I'm seeing if there's any fires out here, but hopefully we'll be safe. But before I start the video, I want to actually tell you guys my crazy idea. So tell me what you guys think about this. What if I sold this house and took out the $1 million equity in it that I've made on it and went and bought 5 Aventadors or 5 crazy supercars? It'll make sense at the end of this video, maybe, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I'll let you marinate on that one, but get ready. All right, so this is crazy. I don't know if the noise, I can kind of see the smoke. I got the camera position good, but I live off like a side road, and because they're like diverting traffic from the 405 and shit, it might be noisy. But I want to talk about the pledge class. We have a lot to talk about in general. I want to talk about the dates of the pledge class, how much it's going to cost, what we're doing, the reason why we're doing it, why we didn't take a pledge class for the last year, how things have developed, that house I have in California, 2 of them, I talked about it even on Instagram, and what I want to do, even like I said at the beginning of this video with those cars. So we have a lot to talk about. I hope you guys are ready. If you're not familiar with the pledge class, you could go over some of the past videos that we've done, but simply it is, you get to join, learn how to trade, and quite frankly, most people come out of there learning more than trading, and that's always been the goal and the mindset. You know, I do more than trading. It is taught by me, but the best part, you know, it's been like 4 or 5 years now. We have a lot of people who are contributing now and different sides of the spectrum. It's really awesome. So what the pledge class is, it's a group of people. You guys, I don't know if you are in college or familiar with how a fraternity works, but a mutually beneficial society for business. It revolves around trading, and that is too, you know, you guys see we have TTF real estate and we have the trading fraternity, and now with the pledge class, it's going to be completely different. Before, we used to even talk about stuff in the pledge class like e-commerce, business, real estate, stuff like that, and a lot of people joined the pledge class, ended up getting into real estate and stuff like that. It's completely separate. You know, even in the last year, not having a pledge class, getting to trade and be on my own, just doing my thing, it has been awesome. You know, I know why I love trading so much. It's fun, and really that is the point of what we want to do with this pledge class. It's going to be focused just on trading, and I have a new vision and goal with it. A lot of the same vision and goals from back in the day, but it's still, you know, I want to make some tweaks, and I really want it to focus on trading, really. So if you want to join the pledge class, who it would be for, I'm going to talk about this more in depth, but people who really want to take trading seriously, and, you know, we're going to talk about the time commitment and what you have to do with that. But if you do want to take trading seriously, you want to have a place where you could come talk to somebody, I want to go over people's trades. I don't want people just to follow me trading. If you are going to watch me trading, that's cool, but I want to talk about, hey, I made this trade. Let's go over why it didn't work. I want to go over your portfolio weekly, and there's other brothers in that, and there's a reason why, which I'm going to talk about. So even then, I guess maybe we start with, and actually, no, I'll even say the pricing of it too. That we'll talk about this more as well too, but right off the bat, you know, it is going to cost money. I would say at least $1,000. So if that's something you don't want to put towards your education, spending, anything like that, then, you know, it's not going to be for you. However, that's why I have these videos. You know, I never want to have anybody not learn because of education. And that being said too, as always, don't ever expect anything less than me. We have a system set up for scholarships. I will take on some people for free, without a doubt. But if $1,000, if you're really trying to do it, that's going to be your minimum. So, and don't take that as, you know, I'm just saying right off the bat, I don't want people to get all hyped and this and that and then get disappointed. You know, for some people there will be, and hopefully I want you to listen so you understand who I'm looking for, whether they're paying or not, and what is the main goal. And I think it's better to start with why we didn't do a pledge class for the last year, or more than a year. The last pledge class was in October of 2017, and right now it is no, that was the end of it. We took it, the last accepted pledge class was about June or July 17, and now it is November 2018, and we're going into 2019. And why I didn't, if you guys watched that video, I said the word mentor has been perverted, man. It was a joke. It still is a joke. You know, you got people online, and it's just the culture. That's why I never show my face. That's why the trading fraternity is not just about one dude. And, you know, the culture behind mentor and how everybody could now just is saying they're going to teach and mentor and this and that and what it's done for people learning. I didn't like it at all. And I thought, you know, I was kind of, you know, I wanted to close the doors. I wanted to make sure we separate ourselves from everybody and who we are, because we have a different goal and mindset. And two, I didn't want to be a part of any of that nonsense. And, you know, it was just annoying. It was just, quite frankly, I thought we could prove a point as well at the same time. But the sad part is nobody gave a shit. At the end of the day, more and more people popped up out of nowhere, more and more shitty trades, more, you know, everything in general. And at the same time, people are asking me. It didn't change the amount of people saying, I'll pay you to teach me, I'll do this to this, you know, I want to learn, you know, even for YouTube videos. So, you know, it sucked, honestly. And it got kind of boring, but at the same time, I accomplished what I wanted to, and that's the thing, you know, and that's why it's even led to some of the changes here. You know, the pledge class isn't going to be every single day. I didn't have a pledge class for a year, and I made a shit ton of money. This is a $2.5 million house. I got 4 more in the same year. I bought my mom a house. We did, you know, got a Tesla. I have another G-Wagon on the way, and like, those are just material stuff, and there's so many things that were also accomplished. I had a lot of time to focus on myself and my business and what I wanted, and it was great. So at the same, for me to be able to do what I did every day, I can't do that anymore. We're changing the schedule around. I got help from other awesome traders you guys are going to see who are profiting 7 figures on options trading, and you know, so it was great. That's, you know, I got to do my thing. I think it worked out both ways. And, you know, I even think with this, we're only going to take 1 pledge class a year. It's not going to be every 3 months. Maybe we do another one, but I want to see, because I do have a goal. And now, even with this, part of one of those things I accomplished, I started an investment fund. Well, I actually joined an investment fund as a general partner of one that was already started with people I know. They wanted me on board. And I have a fund in New York. We're making a lot of moves over there. We're doing a lot of things. And part of that, I brought it up and I let them know kind of what I've done with the trading fraternity and the people I've met. And they've got to meet some of the people I've trained, and the guys you've seen in the YouTube videos and stuff like that. And we've got to, you know, they love it. The fact that there's people at this caliber. It's 2018, things have changed, and we want to staff it. I want to staff my investment fund as well as my real estate business. And we already explained those goals clearly with real estate. So that's TTF real estate. But with this, you know, in the pledge class, I want to get good traders. And if we could create good traders, the point is for you guys to help us make investments on a bigger scale, become profitable, and literally mutually beneficial society. We want an information network, and at the same time understand the big goal. We want people everywhere. Trading Fraternity has people in wealth management all the way down to FedEx. You know, we want people in every single industry there, in a connection of information, and that's how the stock market works. You know, there's information. We want, you know, the more people you know, the more plugged in, the more you are in the loop, the better. But that's kind of really the main goal of this. I want people who are going to be awesome. You guys have seen the people in the videos. They work with me now. They help me out. Even no pledge class for a year, they're coming, they're staying at my house with me. They're coming to San Diego. They're working on projects with me. They have stuff overseas. We're funding them, giving them money for flips, whatever it may be. So I'm super stoked with it, and that's what kind of, I want to take over the world. You know, I posted that picture. I was driving on this mountain and I realized, you know, it is great what the trading fraternity has done, you know, and I say it as a group. It's not even fucking me, you know, it's all these different people, everything we've got to do. Here, do I gotta turn the light on? Give me a sec. I don't know if that's gonna help, but ooh, that really didn't help. Hopefully it's a nice sunset. It's getting dark here, but like I said, trading fraternity is not just me, it's everybody, and it's crazy to see what we've gotten with this group of people and being connected, the awesome people I've met, and just what it means for the future of really what we want to grow the trading fraternity into, and just our financial goals. You guys see what I want to do with real estate, the financial markets. You know, we have big plans with it. The more people we want, the better, and we want qualified people. So that's kind of what we're looking for. That's why we stop, why we're here, and now moving forward, what it's going to be like. You know, I guess to explain the pledge class and the dates, we're going to start taking applications now. You're going to go to the website below if you want to fill one out. Now, this is where one of the things gets different, in that we are charging an application fee, and you have to pay $5 to get the application. So if you are not willing to spend $5 to apply, I'm sorry, you know, you could give me a reason. I'll definitely entertain it. But for the most part, if you're not really committed enough to throw that down, that's a commission on one trade, then it's probably not going to be for you. And the reason why is nothing to do with how much money you have. We want to see that people are serious, and that is really the main thing. And also what we are, you know, this is to join a membership network. It's to join a group of people. It's to learn very, very, you know, useful skills that can make you a lot of money and that are just going to be good for you to know during your lifespan. But it's, you know, we don't want it to be like, they've turned applications into gimmicks. That's again why we've stopped. My application, I've even had it copied. It was 45 questions. I love it. It was such a great application. I really got to know people. I made that application and I put those questions down because I actually gave a shit about what the people wrote down. I wanted to know who they were and who we're bringing on board and stuff like that. And to see, like, people just copied it generically and they just throw out applications just so people apply, and it just feels limited time only, limited spots, like, you know, just bullshit marketing shit. And you know, that's not what we are. I'm not having this application where I'm saying, you know, join, apply, and making you run through hoops just to make it feel like you're getting something. Nah, it doesn't work like that. If you want to apply, it's just going to be just like college. You want to get into something, yeah, you have to pay for your application. It's simple as that. We are, you know, we don't want, it's not like that. You saw we didn't even take a pledge class for a year. You know, I would love to see some of these people do anything, not sell anything for a year and see, you know, them do whatever. But you guys see, we don't want everybody like that. That's not the point. It is getting so dark. I don't want this video. Hopefully you guys don't lose me because it's dark. It looks kind of nice outside though, I think. But like I'm saying, the application, you know, we don't want everybody like that, and it's a whole different process. Again, our long-term goals, and hopefully you can see that with what we're doing. If not, that's on you, you know. But that is going to be the process. Same thing. You're going to apply. You're going to get an interview. I don't think we're going to do the group interviews. I think I'm just going to call everybody individually if they apply. If I like their application, it comes in, I will definitely give them a call. That's how we did it in the first place, and I like that. And that was awesome. So that is how we're going to go through it. And then pretty much you could start applying right now till January 1st. And January 1st is when we are going to cut it off, and we plan to start the pledge class that first week of January. So the deadlines to get ready will be starting January. Everything will need to be done. We're going to stop accepting applications, have it set up, and go from there. And now how it's going to work, two options. If you're Southern California and you're LA, I would love for you to come out here. Maybe to my house every now and then if you're not too annoying, but you know, we're going to have an option where you could come learn in person, and I would prefer that. I want people from San Diego, LA, but also we have our traditional best thing online, and that accomplishes a lot. Meaning, you know, we go online, you could watch the webinar, you watch my screen, you could hear me, you could talk voice to voice with me, and you could watch my screen, watch all my trades, and it's very effective. So it is going to be done online, but now we're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 8 a.m. and it's going to go till market close, or about 3 hours a day. We're going to see, depending on people's schedule. Again, we're only going to accept 10 to 15 people. We're not trying to, again, even though once a year, not too many people. So hopefully you guys don't sleep on it. If you have for the last 3 years, I know some people have applied year after year, or they've talked to me and they never did it. So just if you don't want to wait another year, I guess. But, and you know, the process we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, few hours, and you're going to come to the webinars. But then we're also going to have a static course, which is just going to be pretty much a front to back lesson plan, recordings with examples of live trades and past trades, of just me going over my full entire, just what I do, from what the stock market is, what equity is, reading fundamentals, reading a balance sheet, playing earnings, scanning an option chain, even playing weekly options, how to gamble on them, risk reward, all that stuff. It's just going to be put into a course like TTF Real Estate, where you guys could go through it at any time. And then we're going to use the live webinars to supplement, for you guys to come with me with trades that you want me to look over, let me see how you're doing, come with real plays, and you could watch me trade as well too. You know, I want it to be focused Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm trading every day regardless, but those are the times people are going to be able to come in. You could talk, watch, but I want it to be really focused on trading. That's why we're separating the curriculum into a video course versus live like we used to do it while I was trading, because we're making big trades, we're making a lot of money, and you know, we need to be focused on it. I don't want to be answering certain questions, and I want to also accommodate the people who have different types of schedules. So I think that's pretty much it. Really, your next step, go to that link in the bio, or you know, always email me. But again, don't ask dumb questions that are already answered. That's a good way to not get in. And yeah, go through that, fill out the application. I'll hear from you guys. You have what, like a month and a half, 2 months, maybe we extend it, maybe we start February, but I'm kind of set on January, or I at least know we're going to do one class. We'll see based on the applicants. I'm going to talk to you guys. Maybe a different schedule may work for the 10 right people, but yeah, I love you guys. Stay in school. Thank you for watching the videos, everybody. And even if you don't join the pledge class, that's what these are going to be here for. You know, let me know your questions. You guys know, whenever I have time, I will always put them up there. You guys know my motto. You know what I stand for, regardless of what we have going on. You ever reached out to me on Instagram, I'm gonna answer your trading questions. You're on my YouTube, you really are showing love to it, you want to learn. I'm not going to deny you, and definitely want to give you as much help as we can, obviously in a reasonable scope. There's a lot of people, I have my trading, I have my business, so yeah, it's super dark now. I love you guys. I'll leave it there. Stay in school, and hopefully I see you guys in the pledge class next year. Get ready. Oh, it is so dark. So I just walked inside, and it's like really cold out there. I didn't realize it. So I'm gonna make a fireside chat. I totally forgot to talk about the house. I was thinking about that when I was coming in, but the last part too is gonna be the house. We have those 2 houses in California. One of them was the TTF house, and we had people living in there, and well, I was setting up the fund in New York. We're about to move, and everybody in there, unfortunately, everybody, the minute they were able to really become self-sufficient, they were able to create businesses in real estate. Most of them were real estate, a few in trading, but mainly real estate. They were able to move out on their own, do their own thing. So I had this big ass house. I bought it as an investment. I'd use it. Now I don't really have a use for it. It's empty. So I tried to sell it, but then the market, I was like, I'm not going to sell it now. You know, I want my top dollar for it. So I have an empty house, and I have another one of them. But what I want to do, and we'll talk about this with even scholarship opportunities, but I want to rent them out. And I have 2 options. Pretty much, if you do want to come to California, and you could get a group of people, a group of friends, and you guys want to work and be, you know, do something with me, I could work at a really cheap price to rent it for you. I'll be your landlord. I'll hook you up. That'd be a pretty, think about it. Josh Answers as your landlord. That's pretty dope. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm a slumlord. I'll fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But at the same time, I do want people to work for me. We have real estate businesses. We have many other companies. I'm invested, you know, the private equity, we're taking on stuff. I need people who could help me. If you could pick up a phone, if you could write emails, I need, really realistically, if you could send 250 emails a day and or make 150 phone calls a day, I will let you live in that house in California, San Diego, for free. It's a 6-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, 3,000 square feet, nice backyard. You got views. It's fucking dope, honestly. I would love to live there. I stayed there a fuck ton of time, and both of those houses, amazing. So, hey, if you guys want to do it, I'm down. I'm crazy enough. You're talking to the guy who doesn't show his face. Remy, Conroy, all these guys you've seen in the videos. I met every single one of them online. They've came here, they've slept at my house, they've met my mom, they've met my dad, my brother, my dog, you know. We're trying to build something here, okay? This ain't like that simple as that. We want to do stuff, we want motivated people, and that's what I'm saying. If you guys want that opportunity, come to a house, shit, it's all you. If you could send those emails, make those phone calls, it's all you. So I'll leave it there. I love you guys. Stay in school. Let's get it. Damn. So I'm pulling out right now. I went upstairs to get the camera because I totally forgot another part of the video I was gonna make. So let's talk about the cars now. I'm sorry. I'm just mad delaying on y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Boom. You've seen her before. The old big body. You guys know I'm a young guy, but hey. I like the, oh, this is the Starbucks Sunday car. Is there water leaking from here? That's not good. But I got a bunch of boxes, furniture. We bought this house a year ago, which is kind of crazy to think about. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we do with these things. So what I wanted to say was, I'm thinking about selling this house because it was, again, just how people view social media and stuff. And like, we want to take over the world. We want to get to a lot of people, reach people. You guys know what my main goal is. And I was like, man, how do we reach people? I know a lot of people, they like the cars, they like this stuff. And I was just like, it's sad though, because if you saw a car online, you would think somebody is very successful. You know, people are like, wow, that person's very successful. If I show you guys like this house, like where I am right now, you guys, it's kind of dark, kind of hard to see. And, you know, I haven't really gave you guys the full like house tour and whatnot, but you know, it's hard to really get a gauge for what's going, you know, what someone's wealth level and stuff is at, or how they're doing. And it's very, very skewed, you know, and pretty much, essentially, the mortgage I pay on this house is enough to afford about 5 Aventadors every month. So it's about like 15 G's a month, so 3,000 bucks a month. I could get 5 of those cars, and that wouldn't change my lifestyle. It wouldn't change anything. I still have other houses I could go live at. I have 2 empty ones I'm trying to offer for you guys. So I was like, maybe we go. I could pull out my $1 million profit, get a couple 5 crazy cars for like a year or 2, sell out, maybe lose like 20%, and then just turn it into like a car channel with a bunch of cars as well as the TTF. But it's just, I thought it was sad that that would probably get more attention than actual trading videos and kind of what we're doing now. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on it, so let me know what you think. So I'm gonna end it there though. That's now I'm done, okay? Unless I remember something. Love y'all.